All right, welcome back to the Tool World Podcast. I'm your host, David Jew. I'm here with Master Jew.
How's it going there, Mr. Jew?
Oh, wait. Sorry, Grandmaster Jew.
Oh, we're back to Master Jew.
Yeah, Grandmaster Jew.
Grandmaster Jew.
All right,
Master
this week
Jew?
we're going to be talking about...
Master Jew, GM Jew.
There you go. We're going to be talking about Yoo-Sin, all right? Because we're going from the rising block with the X knife hand, right? And then we perform this punch. And the hand, it kind of lines up with the shoulder line, and it's touching the other arm, right? Hopefully you're watching this on the YouTube video here.
Because they just saw you do that.
They did just see me do it.
But I listen to podcasts on like Apple Podcasts, and so I can't see a lot of this stuff.
Well, you better be a third Dan. You know your stuff. Anyways, all right, so from that position, right, there's not much of an application photo. I think it just shows like, you know, he's preparing punches and he's punching somebody.
Right, from that rising block with the knife hand.
We're going to talk a lot about something theoretical. Unless somebody has heard or been in General Che's seminar or been taught something different, feel free to leave it in the comments. You know, how do you teach it? Why do you teach it? But we're going to try to put an application to this here, right?
Okay.
And I can't say there's a right or wrong unless General Che said it himself. And the reason being is like, this kind of goes back to last week where we had the Sosan and we talked about the twin horizontal strike. And you perform the side piercing kick. And the reason being is that you hold the hands out because General Che says somebody could have grabbed your arm. And you side piercing kick them, right? But that doesn't show up in like the book.
No.
Right? I don't know. I'm not a fifth Dan, so I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
It doesn't say that in
It does not show that in the book, right? So there leaves an opportunity to make application to this technique, right? Let's start with you. What have you heard? How do you teach it? How do you teach it? Yeah.
The rising block?
Yoo-Sin, yep. And the punch. So
and the punch.
Why would it be like that versus rising block and then relax, pull the hand back, and go?
So, yeah, why not?
Okay, aesthetics. That's what I say all the time. Oh, just the looks.
Good.
Yeah, just the looks.
But it is interesting because I have also heard when you're in the rising block with the knife hand that when you form that fist, the lead hand, the front hand in front, actually would cover up the fist like it was disguising the punch. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a baseball player who, when they wind up, they change the hand position for the ball, like a fastball, curveball, whatever. Apparently, I don't know, you'd have to be a pretty good, see that far away to see the hand in those positions and know what kind of a pitch he's going to do. So anyway, so you go from this rising block and the hand in front would cover the fist. So it's like you're disguising it and then you would execute the punch from there. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe, from the rising block, you could relax and then punch. Mm-hmm. It's almost like a regular motion where you kind of go from a rising block and you relax and then you execute the punch. Mm-hmm. Does it say it's performed in a...
Well, the two movements before is continuous, and this one's just a separate one.
Just a separate technique.
Right.
Right. But it would seem to me that the way you would move where you're in the rising block, if you were doing it in a regular motion, you would relax, you would go down, you go up, and then you would punch. And so why would you need to have that hand in front and on your arm like in Powan? Mm-hmm. So when you look at Powan, I know it's deviating a little bit, those are like in sequence and it's done fast.
Right, so it's for speed.
It's about speed.
Right.
And I kind of think that this would be also the same, where you're doing a rising block and then you execute the punch very quickly, so you wouldn't have this kind of relaxation in between, which would break that arm apart, and then you would just punch and bring the other hand back to your hip or something. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit faster. You don't have as much of a wind-up as well. But you brought up a point about that other hand being in front.
No, that was in class yesterday, so they don't know anything about that.
Right.
So let's go through that here. Okay, so my thought is that, and this is just, theoretical.
Sure, opinion.
So opinion, right? Not even opinion, it's a thought. You tell me what you think of it.
All of this is about a thought.
Tell me what you think of it. When I perform
ask these questions.
I don't know. Rising block here, 1. So I'm blocking, right? I mean, I can see
I'm visualizing it. I'm not.
All right, you can you can do it to me. Yeah, turn towards me. See, they can now see this, right? Yeah, they can really see that, right? So you're doing this strike. Because I'm going in this faster motion, I can almost keep it as like a guard, right? So if I was to do this in real life, it could almost instead of like coming down, you could almost like keep it up,
keeping that hand up there, kind of like in. Let's go back to Do-San where you're holding the wedging block. You're preventing it from coming down further, and so you're maintaining it, and then you execute. The left hand in this case would be maintaining kind of that position, and then you execute the
right.
The
and
punch.
So this one being like you're in this rising block, could you almost keep the other hand up as you perform, like it's still in that rising block kind of position?
Right. Encyclopedia doesn't show that, but it shows where the hand comes down and then you execute.
Okay, how about this? All right, how about this?
But I think there's some validity to that.
How about this? What if you grabbed the downward knife hand strike? So, okay, face towards me again. They get another full view. So you block it, boom, 1, and I pull. Well, how would that work?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know how would that work. 1, 2, like this.
Well, it doesn't say you're grabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
Pulling the hand back. I don't know. I mean, just throwing some ideas out there.
But it's not grabbing. So you're not grasping anything. So, but the knife hand is a good position for that grasp.
Correct. Right.
That's why you would also do that.
Right.
It helps with that grasping. But that's not what, I don't know. I don't think that is the application. But I do kind of like the other idea.
The other idea of it still in that rising block position.
Right, because there's no reaction or there's no action on that movement. It just kind of stays in that position while you execute the punch. So it's not like you go rising block and then you wind that hand up and then comes back out. And if I was punching with my right hand, my left hand would come back, sliding across my arm. But that's not happening.
Okay, let's throw this other one out here. Let's say you do the downward knife hand strike and you grab my left hand and I punch from there.
So I did the downward knife hand strike. So here's the
Yeah, here's another boom one. You grabbed my hand and I punched from here.
Okay, maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
Well, I think one of the easiest answers is for speed. There's no relaxation position from there, right? There's like a little bit, but it just kind of just shoots out.
I can only imagine what these guys are thinking.
I know.
Like, what are they drinking now? Oh boy.
All right. Any other thoughts on this technique here?
No, I kind of think it's just that it's performed fast, kind of like Powan. I think it's more like that though.
Yeah, and if you want to add some extra application to it, feel free.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of techniques you can say that, like in Wanyo, the inward knife hand strike. Okay, yes, I pull the other hand. It helps the body posture, right? If I pull it, kind of. The encyclopedia would probably say like, well, you're exposing your side, or it's like, oh, you're pulling shoulder backs and less power.
That's true.
And it does kind of bring the shoulders like kind of together, right? So a little bit more powerful. But some people might explain it. We don't explain it like this, where you grab somebody and then you pull them in and
grab
strike.
their jacket and you pull them in and you do it. I've actually said that too. I kind of use that idea to help them visualize
the idea,
movement,
but
right. That's not what they were doing.
Right.
In the pattern.
Right.
Could be though.
It could be. All right. So any other thoughts on this hiding the hand or hand coming here and then shooting out? All right. Before we end the video here, we do have a couple events coming up. Number 1, we have the Las Vegas U.S. Open.
That's right.
That's open for all competitors.
That's right.
We'll be doing patterns, team patterns, sparring, and this time power breaking at a new location. So it's going to be in a gymnasium this time.
A little bit more room.
A little bit more room. All right. And then also at the end of the year in October, we have the IIC. That's in Fairfield, New Jersey. It's a 3-day international instructors course with Grandmaster Nicholls and Grandmaster Wheatley.
That's right.
And I guess Grandmaster Ju, but
well, I'll be there.
He's there probably like filming the videos, like, woo. Look at that.
You don't want to hear from me anyway. But
Yeah, all right. For more information and registration, you can do so through thetoolworld.com/events. Well, let us know you guys' thoughts on this movement in Yoo-Sin. As always, don't forget to be safe.
keep training.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Take one.
That felt like a silly one.
That one.